Well, that was weird. My recording cut off. So, anyways, okay, so, um, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jake's World. Um, so, almost half, so I paused the recording for a minute, and then it was gone. So, here we go. Take two. So, so, today, I'm going to be discussing Godzilla X Kong Supernova. As you can see or tell by the post I did, or the post I uploaded or released, Godzilla. It is, if you look up the Godzilla X Kong Supernova, you will find the official. I think it's official. I'm pretty sure it's official. Because why else would it have you? Anyways, you will see that it has an official Wikipedia. Godzilla X Kong Supernova 2027. You will find an official Wikipedia if you look it up, and it will tell you that Space Godzilla is. It will tell you that Space Godzilla is released for Godzilla X Kong Supernova. It will literally tell you. So, anyways, for today's video, I'm going to be talking about. For today's video, if you're wondering why I'm trying to be quiet, because my brother just told me that his friends can maybe hear me. I don't really know. I'm not sure. He didn't really give me that much information about it. So, today we're going to be discussing Godzilla X Kong Supernova, and based on the video that, or based on what you guys show, or based on the thumbnail you guys are about to see, and the title, like, based on everything, based on the title, and the video, based on the title and thumbnail, you guys will know what I'm about to get into. So we're going to be discussing everything that has happened between Godzilla X Kong, or I'm going to be discussing everything, or my experience with Godzilla X Kong Supernova, from the teaser to what I learned right now. So, yeah. Also, I know that I said that, I know I said that I would make videos, or I would make that on Friday, or I think it was Saturday, that I know I said that I would make 4 videos in a row on the same day. Turns out, I did not do that, so I'm sorry. But hopefully today will make up for it. So anyways, if you want to see more of these type of videos, I might do more videos like this, depending on if you watch this, or how many times you watch this, or depending if you like it. Subscribe, because it does help me a lot, especially at this point in time, or any point in time. And hit that notification bell if you really want to see more stuff like this. So, yeah, so anyway, with that being said, let me recap everything that I have been talking about next, or the main stuff that I've been talking about. When I literally just started talking about Sonic, I literally just went into Sonic 3, or the Sonic, I literally just got sidetracked and just started talking about the Sonic movies and Sonic 4 and all that. But today I'm just going to keep it just straightforward. So, okay, so basically, bit of a recap. So, Godzilla X Kong Supernova. We saw the teaser, the first teaser, we saw the teaser for it. I initially, if you guys don't know, I'm extremely difficult to convince. Extremely difficult to convince. Literally, if you were to tell me that freaking Silver was going to show up in Sonic 4, I would be extremely skeptical. I'm usually always skeptical when it comes to like people posting about stuff on the internet or like posting about a specific thing, like Space Godzilla, for instance. Like, so unless it's confirmed by the creators, I will not believe it. So, anyways, when Space Godzilla Supernova, when this teaser for Supernova got released or got teased, or when the teaser came out, I at first I didn't know what people were talking about. People were talking about Supernova and people were talking about Godzilla's Kong Supernova and that was out and that was released, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, yeah, whatever, sure. And then next thing you know, I saw it that it was published by the actual creators of Godzilla, or it was released by Legendary or by Warner Bros, the two companies who work alongside with Toho. Um, yeah, I saw that they released something, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's actually official. We're getting a new Godzilla vs. Kong 3 in. I was like, it's official. We're getting Godzilla vs. Kong 3. Third iteration of Godzilla vs. Kong. Because we've had Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong, and then now we have Supernova. So, yeah. So, yeah, so. Anyway, so we got the teaser, and then literally just after that, like, people started talking about Space Godzilla actually showing up and actually being in the movie and all that because of the name Supernova, which I was like, okay, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah. Just because it has some fancy name like Supernova means he's gonna show up in the movie. I was like, sure, yeah, whatever, yeah, sure. I was like, yeah, because like I've come to learn that the internet is not always the best source of information. Like, sure, you can use it to like look up stuff, but like when it comes to like scientifically accurate information, it is not the best thing to look at. It can literally just say, "Oh, hey, like, yeah, like, um," it can literally just go like, "Yeah, did you know that the T-Rex? Yeah, did you know that the Giganotosaurus is it could literally go like, yeah, did you know that the Giganotosaurus is stronger than the T-Rex?" Like, it can literally just go like that and go on and on and on about something. So, like, yeah, and I'm slowly learning that it's not always the best option. It's not always the best for accurate information, like with a lot of things. So, we got we got the teaser for Godzilla's Kong Supernova, then people started talking about Space Godzilla and him showing up in the movie and all that jazz. And next, and this is where it personally changed for me. I started after seeing the Godzilla 2025 film or short on YouTube. I originally thought it was a trailer, but it wasn't. So, in Supernova. So when I saw that 2025 film, I was like, if there's any confirmation that Space Godzilla will be in the movie, it will be this. Because, okay, Godzilla evolved, right? Godzilla evolved. And this is where I left off. Godzilla evolved, right? Yeah, which Godzilla do you think he looks like? Which Godzilla do you think? Which Godzilla looks like Godzilla evolved the most? I'm gonna give you guys a minute. Alright. have you guys made y'all decision? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it anyways. So, since Godzilla X Kong, since they released the trailer, not teaser, the trailer for it, I already saw the teaser beforehand. Since they released the trailer, I was like, since they released it, I've always made the connection that, because people go on and on about Godzilla, about the newer movies not being so accurate to the originals. People say that people keep saying that they're not as accurate to the originals, but I think that they are more accurate to that the newer Godzilla movies are more, besides Godzilla minus one, are more accurate to Godzilla, to the original. I think they're more accurate towards Godzilla. I think they're the most accurate. I think they are accurate, pretty much. I think they are accurate. I think, like, the Godzilla, besides minus one, the newer Godzilla movies are accurate. And, like, any stuff about, I think that the newer movies are accurate. Because literally, in the teaser, or not teaser, the trailer for, not Supernova, literally in the trailer for Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, I always made this connection. Godzilla, and I think another person made this connection, that was it. But Godzilla evolved, right? Tell me how Godzilla evolved looks very similar to Godzilla Millennium. Explain that for me. How? Like, how? Like, dude, they literally almost look exactly the same. If not, Godzilla evolved is, if not, if anything, Godzilla evolved is a more modernized version of Godzilla Millennium, or Godzilla in his Millennium phase. Like, literally, like people say that this is some new form of Godzilla, and the same thing with Burn Godzilla in 2019. They were like, yeah, this is some new form of Godzilla. Like, bro, come on, like, we all know it. It was burning Godzilla. Like, I was like, come on, bro. I was like, come on. Like, we all know it. Like, we all know that was burning Godzilla. And literally, it's the same thing with Godzilla. It was the same thing with Godzilla's Kong. Like, I literally made the connection between Godzilla Millennium and Godzilla Evolved since the trailer came out, before the movie was even released. Like, straight up, like, literally before it was even released. Like, I literally, like straight up, before the movie was even released, I made the connection between Godzilla Evolved and Godzilla Millennium. Like, literally, straight up, I've always made that connection. Like, literally, since the trailer came out, I've always made that connection. Like, literally, like, straight up. I have always made that connection. Like, literally, always. It has always been in my brain. I've always made that connection. And, like, you can't tell me that they don't look the same. Or that they don't look similar. Or, the same or similar either way. You can't tell me that they don't look identical. Like, you can't tell me that that Godzilla Evolved isn't a modernized version of Godzilla Millennium. And if you do, I think you're crazy. Okay? Because, like, again, maybe I view things differently, probably. I literally always said this to myself. I always view things differently than everyone else. Like, or view characters differently than everyone else. Everybody else views characters as variations. I look at characters as their overall journey. I may have discussed this in my last video, but I've always had that. I've always seen characters that way through their overall journey. Like like literally. And but the thing is with Godzilla, there are four. I explained this before. There are four, not wait, well, 3 or 4 separate movies that can be considered as variations. The first is Shin Godzilla because of how horrifying he looks. The second is Godzilla Ultima because of how because of how insanely, I guess because of how insanely powerful he is. And the third is Godzilla Earth because of how huge he is. Both of them depict Godzilla in different ways. Shin Godzilla shows how horrifying Godzilla can be, and Godzilla Ultima shows how powerful. I mean, all Godzilla showcase that, but Godzilla Ultima, in my opinion, specifically showcases how powerful he can be, and Godzilla Earth showcases obviously how big he can be. Godzilla -1, I'm not so sure of, because Godzilla -1, like, he looks like the closest thing to a modernized Godzilla, besides like Godzilla through 2014 through 2024, or 2026, because of Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2, which I've seen the trailer. Looks freaking insane. And I already know that Godzilla may unsurprisingly show up in Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2. So, and potentially face King Kong again. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. I think we're still recording. Actually, this is still recording. Okay. I was hoping it would cut off this time. Last time it cut off. I don't know why. It was really weird. So I'm glad it didn't cut off. So, anyway, so Godzilla X Kong. So we got the God. Okay, so yeah, so I've seen Monarch Legacy of Mon. I already seen the trailer for Legacy of Monsters Season 2. It's coming out in January. So yeah. So okay, so we got Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Okay, so we got the teaser for Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Then people start talking about Space Godzilla, and then next thing you know, the 2025 film came out, and I was a little bit more convinced that Space Godzilla might actually show up in the movie. And then, well, it gets to the point where it gets to the point where we're at right now, where I'm 100% believe that Space Godzilla will show up in Supernova. And also the fact that Godzilla Evolved is basically a more modernized version of Godzilla Millennium, and the newer Godzilla movies are indeed accurate. That was supposed to be before that, so yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we're just talking about Supernova today, cause like literally right as I got home, I saw that Space Godzilla was actually confirmed for Supernova by the official Godzilla Wikipedia, or Godzilla is called Supernova Wikipedia. Like literally, like why else would you make? I was literally telling myself, why else would you make a Godzilla X Kong? Why would anyone make a? Why would there be a Wikipedia on the movie itself? Why would there be a Wikipedia on the movie itself, on the very movie itself, if the creators hadn't figured out a way to just confirm it to everyone, literally, like straight up, and I was like, oh my god, dude, it's actually true, like it's actually happening. So we're gonna, so the Godzilla X Kong Supernova teaser released. Then people start talking about Space Godzilla. Then, next thing you know, the 2025 film or short came out, and I was like, okay, we might actually get. There's a potential. There's actually a possibility that Space Godzilla will show up in Supernova, and then next thing you know, Monsterverse is accurate, or the newer Godzilla movies are accurate, because I think I'm gonna be honest. I think the word I think when people use the term MonsterVerse, I think it's a little bit cringy. I know it's supposed to be Godzilla's overall universe. If you look it up, it will literally say it. It will say, if you look up what is Godzilla's universe, it will tell you the monster. It will tell you the MonsterVerse. So newer Godzilla movies besides -1 are accurate, and Godzilla. And next thing you know, we are at the point where we're at right now, where I just found out that Space Godzilla is in Supernova. Like, literally confirmed for Supernova. For real. Like, literally. Like straight up. Straight up confirmed. Like, and of course, as you guys know, the Christmas tree, it's about to be Christmas, and after Christmas, it's January, and then boom, 2026. Next thing you know, 2027 comes afterwards, and boom. Next thing you know, it's freaking 2027, and Godzilla X Kong Supernova, along with Sonic 4, which I just found out it's 2 years after Sonic 3. Because 2025 and 2026, and then 2027. I originally thought it was a year after Sonic 3, but it's 2 years after Sonic 3. So it's just a little bit different. But I still believe that it's coming out in 2027. So, along with Godzilla X Kong Supernova, because it is actually confirmed for 2027. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's all the thing. I was about to say, that's all the things I want to talk about. But, hold up. Wait a minute, we are not done just yet. So anyway, now we got all that out of the way. Time to focus to, I guess, the main point of today's video. So obviously we got Godzilla. So obviously we got Godzilla or Space Godzilla confirmed for Supernova. I literally back checked it. I literally made sure that I literally fact checked it. The very individual who did the videos, or the dude who did. Okay, so for context, I have been watching videos on Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League 2. The guy who I'm watching covers those issues, or make videos where he covers those issues. Just did 4 of them. He was a little bit late on on Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League 2 issue 5. So, and because I literally waited so long, and I had to literally force myself to shut up about it, and not, because literally, I think it was issue 2 or 3? Issue 2, I think it was issue 2 of Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League 2. Literally on the second issue of that, I literally just said, okay, because I was around that same point, I was reacting to, or when the first issue got released, I was looking at Sonic XDC, and looking at that, and I was like, man, like Godzilla or Sonic XDC is like, their releases are very fast compared to Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League 2. Like, and then this, issue 2 gets released the next day after. I was like, holy crap. So, yeah. And Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League 2 issue 5 it literally took forever. So, I'm definitely not going to do that again. I'm not going to just force myself. I'm not going to force myself to shut up. If Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League 2 issue 6 gets, if Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League 2 issue 6 um comes out at some point, I'm not gonna just try to shut myself out. I'm going to just exploit any information to myself, or I'm just gonna tell myself, I'm just gonna just tell myself that I'm not gonna shut myself up and just like go like just try to just keep it in and just try to not say anything about like Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League 2. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna just express to myself. So yeah, so anyways, the dude who did who did the videos on Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League 2 issues 1 through 4, he posted that Space Godzilla was actually confirmed for Supernova. I was like, what? He's actually confirmed? So I literally just looked it up, tried to find information about Godzilla X Kong Supernova to see if Space Godzilla was actually in it, and then next you know, I find a actual Wikipedia for it, and then it said that Space Godzilla was in the movie, or it said based on Godzilla and Space Godzilla. And I was like, oh my god, dude, I was like, oh my god, it's for real, it's true. I was like, the legends are true, like it's actually true. So yeah, so I was like, holy crap. I was like, oh my god, like it's actually for real. And literally, I literally got up and just literally like had a big burst of excitement. I was like, oh my god, he's actually coming to Supernova. I was like, oh my god, it's true. It's actually true. He's coming to Supernova. I was like, oh my god. It's like, I can't believe it. Like, because like I said, I'm a very difficult person to convince. Like, if you were to tell me that that Murder Drone Season 2 was actually confirmed, I would be like, sure, yeah, sure, it's confirmed. Like, literally, like, I need official confirmation I need official confirmation by any franchise's original creators that something is, or like, I need confirmation from an official source, like literally, like from the creators of Godzilla, from Glitch, from Sega. Like, I need that type of confirmation. That's the only way I can be confirmed. That's the only way I can confirm that something is about that something. That's the only way that something. That's the only way. The only way that I will know that something is confirmed. Like literally, or like a character is confirmed for a new movie or something. Like literally, that's the only way I will know is that if the creators confirm it. Like literally, like straight up. So yeah. So yeah, like anyways, I saw that. And I was like, oh, I have to look this up. I have to see if this is actually true. I have to literally look at it. And I saw in the official Wikipedia, literally, if you Google Godzilla Kong Supernova, there will be a Wikipedia of the movie, and it will say that Space Godzilla is in the movie, or that it will literally say based on Godzilla and Space Godzilla. Literally, it will literally say that. Literally, if you look it up. Literally. So, yeah, so and again, I was so excited to make this video. I was literally just screaming at the top of my seat. I was so excited to make this video. So, that's where we're at right now. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're talking about Supernova. And, of course, I don't know if I said this before, but of course, it's Christmas, so... Yeah, so we're getting close. We're getting close to it releasing, and it releases in 2027, as we all know. And that's when we'll see the return of Space Godzilla. One of Godzilla's many ancient enemies. So, yeah, and I'll say, that's where we will jump in to the overall main point of this video, to talk about Space Godzilla, or in Godzilla X Kong Supernova specifically, but mostly talk about the history between Godzilla and Space Godzilla, which you guys may or may not already know. So, yeah, so I don't know I don't know if there's a movie for, or not movie, if there's a novelization for every Godzilla movie, or like literally like there's a, I was about to say for any newer, I would say for any newer Godzilla movies, but at the same time, Godzilla Singular Point apparently has its own novelization, so, and I don't know if that's if Godzilla Singular Point is a show or a movie. So, again, I never seen it, so I don't know if it's a movie or a show. So, yeah. So, yeah, so in Godzilla X Kong, potentially the novelization. So in Godzilla X Kong, there was no post-credit scene at the end of the movie. In Godzilla X Kong novelization, though, I don't know if this is actually true or if this is confirmed or whatever. I never seen the actual novelization, so I don't know if this showed up. But okay, so there's this picture or image that has been going around. Like, obviously, we all know about the history about Godzilla's whole ancient history with King Kong and King Ghidorah and Rodan and all that, like all the ancient cave paintings in Godzilla, like that showcases Godzilla's overall history with other things that he is, with other threats or old enemy that he has faced. So King Ghidorah being one of them. So yeah, so anyway, so now I will say there is a potential character that might show up that might make a potential return to the movies. Potentially. I'm not sure. It's kind of a long shot. But like, we might get another Godzilla monster. Maybe in Supernova? I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. Like, people are already saying that there's going to be 3 villains, but it's not just Space Godzilla in Supernova. Monster X potentially being one of them. But I just know about Space Godzilla. Didn't say anything else. So, and Space Godzilla was like the main event that we wanted to see, the main character Godzilla monster we wanted to see in Supernova. Like, literally. Like, hence the name. But to be honest, I didn't really, when I saw the teaser, I was like, just like, and people talking about space, because I was like, okay, just because it has some fancy name like Supernova doesn't mean anything. Like, literally, they're just titling the movie. Like, what's to say that they're actually going to put Space Godzilla in Supernova? Like, what's to say that they're actually going to put him in the movie? Like, what's to say that? Like, what's to say that they're actually going to put him in Supernova? I was like, how do you know that he's going to show up? Like, how do you know? Like, just because a movie has like some fancy name does not mean that something is actually confirmed for it. Like, if the next Sonic 5 was, or the potential, if Sonic, or if the upcoming, not Sonic 5, or if the upcoming Sonic, or if the movie after Sonic 4 was literally like Sonic Future or something. If it was titled like that, and then people go like, oh my god, Silver, he was the beings in the Sonic movie. And I was like, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever you say. I'll literally just go like, yeah, sure, whatever you say. Like, yeah, sure, like, yeah, sure, he's gonna show up in the movie. I'll be like, yeah, right. And unless there isn't any confirmation that he's gonna show up, like, or anything like that, or any confirmation of anything, I will not believe it. I'm incredibly hard to convince. It needs to be confirmed by the official creators of whatever, of Transformers, Sonic, or Godzilla, or whatever. Like it needs to be confirmed by the creators themselves, or by the overall franchise themselves, or something like that. And it should be an official source, an official confirmation, an official. It needs to be officially confirmed by anyone, like literally anyone, like not anyone, but like anyone, like literally the company. Like it needs to be a official confirmed source, like from either the creator of Godzilla, Sega, or Glitch, for instance. Like literally, it needs to be something like that. Otherwise, I won't believe it. So yeah, I need to get official confirmation from something, from an official source. So yeah, so everybody was so like so yeah, so like obviously Space Godzilla is confirmed for Supernova. Like he's literally, if you look at the little, like I said, it has its own Wikipedia. It will tell you that Space Godzilla will be in the movie, like literally, like straight up. It will show him. It will literally show his name in the movie. So yeah, we're already getting now. I say already getting. We're potential now. There's I don't know. People are talking about that there may be 3 villains in Supernova. Monster X being one of them. But again, like that's a long shot. Like I just know that the main one, Space Godzilla, that's it. Like I don't actually know if there's any. It's just like literally when I went to look at the Wikipedia, it just said that it was based on Space Godzilla and Godzilla. But I don't know if they're gonna put any other villains for Supernova, like at all. Like I don't know if they're gonna do it at all. Like I don't know. They can literally do whatever they want with the movie. Like literally, they can literally do whatever they want. Like, what's to say that we get freaking some before Space Godzilla was even confirmed? Like, what's to say that we won't get some new, like some freaking space flying new Titan that like literally is just an overpowered threat? I mean, it happened with Shimu. It happened with Scar King. Like people were saying that Destroyer was gonna be in the potential in the sequel for Godzilla, that she was gonna be in the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel and all like that. It was gonna be in Supernova. Like literally, the internet could go on and on and on about anything, like straight up, and that's what makes it unofficial to me. Like unless if it's confirmed official, unless if it's an official source, then I'll believe it. Like, bro, like for real, bro, like. Nah. Like to me, it was like nah. Like it needs to be confirmed by the official people of a franchise if something's gonna happen. Like literally, like that's the only proof I'll take. So yeah, so we may put, I don't know now again if the 2025 film series confirms anything, then I'll believe it. I'll probably believe it, but I'm not sure. At the end of the 2025 film, I don't know if it was Space Godzilla or King Ghidorah that will show up. I hope it's Space Godzilla because King Ghidorah, I would say he shows up in almost every Godzilla movie at this point. Like, because he's supposed to be Godzilla's arch nemesis. He's like, we all, like, literally, like, I feel like he showed up in every movie too often. Like, give us someone else. Like, give us, like, Biollante, my favorite Godzilla monster. Like, literally, like, give me, like, Biollante, my personal favorite Godzilla monster. Make her show up in the movie. Like, I know it didn't sound like it, but Biollante is my favorite Godzilla monster. Literally, it's Godzilla, Biollante, Behemoth, and I was about to say Tiamat, but it's Godzilla, Biollante, Behemoth, Methuselah. Godzilla obviously being my favorite Godzilla monster, obviously, and one of my favorite characters, and Biollante being my favorite Godzilla monster, with Behemoth and Methuselah being my favorite Titans. And again, I don't know if they'll show. Okay, again, or not again, but but Godzilla versus Kong. Okay, I don't think that Biollante will show up in the movie after Godzilla X Kong Supernova. I don't think he'll show up in that. I don't think he'll show up there, or she'll show up there, or she'll show up after that point. I think she'll show up in the third Godzilla movie, or like in like a Godzilla comic or something. I think she'll show up after Godzilla after Godzilla King of the Monsters, or the Godzilla sequel. I think she'll show up in the third Godzilla movie. Cause I know people could say that Godzilla versus Kong is the third Godzilla movie and all that. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't believe that. I think it's just Godzilla. Okay, I think that Godzilla versus Kong is its own separate arc. Like, you got Godzilla versus Kong, you got Godzilla X Kong, and you got Supernova. And as you know, we have Godzilla, and we have the Godzilla sequel, King of the Monsters, and then we have whatever is after Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Like, I just see both of them as their own separate things, or as their own separate arcs or movie series. Like, literally. Like, straight up. That's just how I see it. If you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you. So, I don't know what to tell you. Like, literally, I don't know what to tell you. So, that's just my thoughts. So, or I think. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, may possibly get 3 villains and may potentially get 3 new villains in Supernova, besides Space Godzilla. So yeah, so that's a long shot. I don't know if that will ever be confirmed ever, but it just says that when you look at the Wikipedia for Godzilla X Kong, it says that Space Godzilla is confirmed. It says that Space Godzilla will be in it. So yeah. So anyways. So okay, so let's break down I'm gonna break down the overall history of Godzilla. So I'm just gonna give you guys the whole rundown of what I perceive to be Godzilla's overall history, or Godzilla and Space Godzilla's overall history with each other, based on what I've seen today. Which was the major thing that made me decide to. You guys will find out in a minute. It was literally the main. What I'm about to talk about right now was the main thing that made me decide to make this video. Okay, I was waiting. Okay, so we have. So I don't know if now again I haven't seen the Godzilla X Kong novelization. I just know that it's a thing. So based on what I saw today, apparently, I looked up Godzilla and Space Godzilla's ancient history and all that. Okay, you guys may have seen this. You guys may or may not have seen this. I'm not sure. how many of you guys have seen this, but there is a somewhere on the internet. There's a picture that shows. Now, it when I first saw the picture, it looked like it was in a book, so it might be in the Godzilla X Kong novelization. So I'm not sure. I just know that the Godzilla X Kong novelization is a thing. But I saw this like image, like I saw it. Okay, so I saw this image where it was Godzilla and King Kong, or Godzilla and King, where it was Godzilla and King Kong, Godzilla and King Kong, or Godzilla with Godzilla's, or with it was Godzilla. It was got the picture showcased Godzilla with King Kong's ancestors, or potential army, going up against this Godzilla, this thing that looked like it had wings, like, and people, it was this thing that looked like it had wings, like it. But the thing is, it looked like Godzilla. It looked like Godzilla. It looked like Godzilla with wings. So when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, sure. Let me guess, it's Space Godzilla. People think it's Space Godzilla. I was like, yeah. Let me guess. People think it's Space Godzilla, and of course thought people think it's Space Godzilla. So, and I was like, yeah. But the thing is, I kind of knew that at the same time. But the thing is, I didn't really know if it was confirmed or if it was actually official, if it was just cooked up by some random dude on the internet. I didn't know if that was official until today. I looked at it and I saw that I looked at it and I saw that it was in a book, or that it was like the picture I saw looked like it was from a book. Potentially the novelization of Godzilla X Kong. Again, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what. Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what. I don't know what particularly is in it, or if that picture that I saw today is in the movie, or not. I don't. Wait, no, not in the movie. In the novelization of Godzilla X Kong. So. Yeah, I saw the picture. So today I looked at it again, and I saw that it was in a book, and I was like, "Is it in the novelization?" Because if it is, I'm not sure if it is, but it looked. I think I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. I don't know if Space Godzilla, if that picture is in the novelization. At all. At all. I don't know if it's in the novelization. At all. It's a picture that has Godzilla and King Kong's ancestor, or not ancestor, it's a picture that has Godzilla and King Kong's ancestors, maybe, going up against this thing that looks like Godzilla, that looks like it basically just looks. It's just like it. It looks like Godzilla with. It basically looks like Godzilla with wings. So, and it's shooting down its own variation of the atomic breath. And Godzilla, in the picture or in the image, looks like it's like he's shooting his atomic breath up at it. So yeah, and I saw it, and I saw different pictures of it. I was like, oh my god, it's like I don't know where this is from, but it's from somewhere. I don't know if it's in the novelization. So literally at all, I don't know at all. So yeah, again, I'm not sure if it's. Okay, again, I'm not sure if it's actually an official. I don't know if it's actually in the novelization. If it is, tell me in the comments, because I need to know if it is. Like, literally, tell me. I need to know. I don't know if it's because I know there's probably some of you who have seen, who have looked at the novelization. Maybe I know that this picture is not in the movie, but it's probably in the novelization. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. I just know it exists. So yeah. So yeah. So I saw this picture. So yeah, like it was. Yeah. So it. I don't know. It was crazy. Like when I first saw it, I was like, okay, let me guess. When I first saw this picture, it just looked like Space Godzilla. Or like it didn't look like space. It didn't look like Godzilla with wings. So and like when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, sure. Let me guess. People think it's Space Godzilla, and I was like, and I was corrected because the people did think it was Space Godzilla. They did think it was Space Godzilla. So I was right. They did think that it was Space Godzilla. They didn't believe it. But the thing is, I didn't believe it because, it's like, because I was like, how do I know that someone didn't just cook this shit up, or just that someone didn't just cook this up and literally just like put it together and just go like just put it out there, and like, how am I supposed to know? I didn't see it in the movie, so how am I supposed to know that this is real? But the thing is, today I looked at it again and I saw that it was in a book, or it looked like it was in a page or something. It looked like it was from a book. So I was like, is it in the novelization? And so I saw it and I was like, I was I literally looked at it and I was like, holy crap! Like I was like, oh my god! Like, because I didn't know when I first saw the picture. I looked at multiple pictures, by the way. I didn't just look at one. I just looked at multiple pictures on the internet, and it's one of the pictures showcased that it was a book. And I saw this like crazy set, like this crazy like I saw this crazy set, like almost like it was planned for something. And I saw that same picture, but the thing is, it was a little bit faded out, or it looked like you're like how it would look like in a movie, like literally, like straight up. I don't know if it looked like it would be in a movie, so I was like, holy crap, dude! Like, I was like, oh my god, I was like, holy crap! Like oh my god, like, gee, I was like, crap! I was like, I was like, Jesus! Like it, so, like when I saw that today, I was like, oh my god, dude! Because I looked at multiple pictures of it, so I was like, oh my god! Like I was like, oh my god! Like Jesus! Like it was mind blowing to look at. It was crazy. And of course, I only looked it up as I was working on the thumbnail for this video. So yeah, and yeah, again, I'll do a post. About it. But I think there might potentially be another Godzilla character that will be showing up. I don't know if he'll show up in Supernova or in the guys. I don't know if he'll at all. Again, this is a long shot, so I'm not sure. It might not be the character I'm thinking of because it could just be one of Godzilla's ancestors. So, and that may or may not give it away. So, again, I'm not sure. So it's a long shot. So, yeah. But yeah, you guys, I'll post about it in the like after this video, after I'm done recording this video. So like I'll literally just post about it. So yeah, so yeah, I saw that as I was looking. I saw that. So yeah, I saw that I was looking at the pit again. I saw that picture as I was, or these pictures as I was looking for a thumbnail for this video. So yeah, but anyways, okay. So moving on from that, so we all know that Godzilla Space Godzilla before in the original movie. We all know that. Everybody, literally everyone, like I cannot stress this enough how literally even before Supernova, how much like people were like how much like I cannot stress this enough how much like how much stuff is on the internet about Space Godzilla or him potentially being in like or like him coming or him finally returning to the big screen or anything like that. Like I cannot tell you how many pictures there are of Space Godzilla, like literally, like straight up. I cannot say this enough. Like literally, there's so many pictures of Space Godzilla of what he would look like in the modern day. Like literally, like straight up. So many movies about it. So like, yeah. So like, there's so much stuff about him on the internet. Like literally, like so many pictures, so many stuff about him. How what he would look like in the modern day. Like there's so much stuff about Space Godzilla. So literally, like, and people were like literally just going on and on about it like for ages, even before Supernova was teased, or even before they dropped the teaser. So like literally, like, straight up, like literally, so much stuff about Space Godzilla. Like literally, so much stuff about Space Godzilla. Like literally, so much stuff about Space Godzilla. Like so much stuff about him. Like literally, so much stuff. Like 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 pictures, freaking themes. Like there's so much about Space Godzilla, so much. Like literally, like a lot. I would, I would be unsurprised if they had like a King of the Monster style picture of him. Like literally, like I'll be unsurprised. I'll be unsurprised about that. Like straight up. Like literally, like straight up, like again, I'll be unsurprised. Like, yeah, that would like be unsurprising if there's something like that on the internet. It's like so many people are talking about Space Godzilla. So many people are talking about Space Godzilla showing up in the modern movies. Like literally, like straight up. And of course, like obviously, unsurprisingly, it gets to the point where Supernova is teased and everybody's going wild about it, obviously. Like, everyone's talking about Space Godzilla being in the movie and this and that and literally all of that. Like, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Godzilla, about Space Godzilla being in the movie. Like, literally, everyone's talking about it. Like, literally, everyone is talking about it. Even before so, people were talking about it. People were talking about Space Godzilla potentially showing up in the movies, or in the modern movies. Like, literally, like, everybody was talking about it. And so, next thing you know, we get to where we are now, where Space Godzilla is actually confirmed for Supernova, and, like, and then it's all, like, literally, I'm like, oh my god, because, like, after Sonic 3, like, when people were talking about, like, Super Shadow and Amy being at the end of the movie as well, male Sonic, everybody, like, literally, like, everyone was talking about it. I was like, sure, yeah, I was like the usual, like, I was acting like the usual way I always did. I was like, yeah, right, like, even when Godzilla came to Fortnite, everyone was like, oh my god, Godzilla's in Fortnite, I was like, yeah, sure, and then next thing you know, I saw proof that he was actually coming to Fortnite. And then, like, next thing you know, like, literally, it's true. It's true. Like, Super Shadow is true. Like, Amy in Metal Sonic and Sonic 3, at the end of Sonic 3 is true. And Godzilla in Fortnite is true. Like, and literally, I still have, like, literally, like, straight up, I did a whole Godzilla arc with him in Fortnite. Like, literally. So, like, it's still a point where now I don't know what else to believe on about the internet. Like, the internet can literally just like take something and just like literally make it literally just continuously post about it. Anything like space, like about the literally about anything, like straight up. And then literally like they can just straight up just talk about anything and just make it seem and make it like make it like. They can literally take anything about something and just go wild about it. Like literally, like that's how the internet is. They just like go wild on and on and on about it, and just go on and on about like what's real and what's not real, and like literally just continues. It just goes on and on and on. And because the thing is, before Supernova was teased, before it was teased, people were talking about Space Godzilla. I was like, yeah, he might show up in the movies. And then, of course, like, it gets the Supernova, or the Supernova teaser, and they're like, yeah, he's gonna be in the movie. He's gonna be in the movie. Like, Space Godzilla's gonna be in the movie. And I was like, yeah, sure, he's gonna be in the movie. When it's not even confirmed that he is gonna be in the movie. Like, if you were to tell me that he was still gonna show, like, if you were to tell me that he was still gonna show up, I would be like, I don't think he's showing up, man. Like, now, I will be like, I think it's a possibility that he will show up in the movie, but I don't think that he's confirmed for the movie. Like, I just think he's a possibility that could potentially happen in the movie. Like, not a confirmed one. Like, just a possibility. But, of course, then I found out that he's actually gonna be in the movie. Like, literally. Like, Godzilla X Kong Supernova has its own Wikipedia. Like, literally, when you search it up, it says that Space Godzilla will be in the movie. It literally says, based on Godzilla and Space Godzilla. Like, straight up. So, yeah. So, anyways, like, we all know, like I was saying before, we all know that Space Godzilla and Godzilla, they fought each other in the OG movies. And, like, you know, they have their own history with this and that, and, like, and all that. Like, literally, at the end of last year, I made a drawing on my iPad. I'll pull it up. I literally made, at the end of 2024, I made a drawing, before I complete school, or my junior year of high school, I literally made this picture. Literally, this picture. Where Godzilla will show, where Godzilla would show up, or Space God. I literally made this picture. This picture, literally literally just straight up, just tell me that he's just to tell myself that he is a possibility. He is a potential possibility. Like, he might show up in the movie. Like, there's potential. He might possibly show up. Next thing you know, he's confirmed for the movie. Literally in the Godzilla X Kong's official Wikipedia. I think it's official. Why else would there be a Wikipedia of Godzilla X Kong if it wasn't official? Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, straight up. So, he's confirmed for the movie. So, yeah, like, again, I was excited to make this video. I'm glad I finally made it. I'm gonna express myself. I'm literally just straight up excited for Supernova now. I literally can't believe he's actually showing up in the movie. Like, literally, like, straight up. I can't believe it. Like, if you were to tell me today that Space Godzilla was going to show up in the movie, then I would be like, I'll put it this way. If you were back then when Supernova first got teased, if you were to tell me that Space Godzilla was going to show up in the movie, I would have literally just looked at you and just go like, it's probably not true. It's probably not true. I would probably say, I think it's a possibility that he will show up. I don't think it's confirmed that he is actually showing up. I think it's a possibility. But all the same, we're here. Like, and I'm making a video about it. Because, like, I was literally shitting my pants when I saw it. I was literally shitting my pants when I saw that. When I literally looked at, when I saw the Godzilla X Kong's, when I looked at its own Wikipedia and saw that Space Godzilla would be in the movie. I was like, oh my god, he's actually gonna be in the movie. And I was like, oh my god, like, I was literally shitting myself. I was like, oh my god, it's actually true. He's gonna be in the movie. Like, And yeah, like now we're here. Now we actually know that he is now I actually know that he is in the movie. And now we all know that he's in the movie. So so I'm excited for Supernova now. Extremely excited for Supernova now. Like literally, like, straight up. I cannot believe that he's actually gonna be in the movie and that we're actually gonna see him go toe to toe with his ancient enemy. So like so Space Godzilla is actually in Supernova. So yeah, he's actually confirmed. Like officially confirmed. Like literally, he's officially confirmed for Supernova. Literally officially confirmed. I was like, oh my god, dude! I was so happy, dude. Oh man, like, whew. And now like we saw space. Like I said, we saw Space Godzilla. We saw Godzilla go up against Space Godzilla. We in the original movie, and we saw Godzilla go up against Space Godzilla in the original movie, and now we get to see them fight get to see them fight each other once again, and we literally get to see so much happen. Like literally, at the end of Godzilla vs Kong, I was like, what's gonna happen now? Like, what's gonna happen now? Like, everyone has their happy ending. Like, Mothra's alive. Like, Godzilla's sleeping, and King Kong he's now reunited with his family, and he now has his own potential son. Like, or I guess, I don't know. He now has his own. He now has his own. I guess he now has his own son or potential son. I don't know. Like, but like, yeah, and now we have Shimu. So like, what's gonna happen to Shimu? Like, so much stuff. Like, literally at the end of Godzilla's Kong, I was literally like, what is going to happen after the, like, I was like, what's gonna happen after Godzilla's Kong? Like, what's gonna happen? What's after Godzilla's Kong? What's gonna happen now? Like, who's gonna be the main threat of the next movie? So now we get to see Shimu go up against. We now get to see. Now we're gonna see potentially, possibly, probably see Godzilla evolved, or Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, and Shimu, and maybe Suko, but he might play a minor role in the movie. We get to see all of them. Literally, I don't know. I'll be unsurprised if we see Doug in the movie. Dude, bro. If I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, if Doug is in Supernova, bro, I'm gonna go all out with you guys. If Doug is in Supernova, I am literally waiting for this one to go Taekwondo kick Space Godzilla's ass. I'm literally expecting him to just literally go like Saitama Force, like literally go like that. I'm waiting for Doug to do something crazy. I'm literally for him. Jesus Christ, you can't even make Doug stick the middle finger at him. I am waiting for Doug to like. I will be surprised if he is in that movie, dude. And if he is in the movie, I'm literally waiting for him to karate chop Space Godzilla's ass. I'm literally waiting for him to go like, literally end that dude's whole career. Like, I'm waiting for that to happen, dude. I think Doug is such a really ridiculous character. From when I saw him in Godzilla vs Kong, when I saw in Godzilla vs Kong, I was like, when I first saw him, I was like, because like people were talking about Doug being a Godzilla baby, like being the baby of Godzilla. But I'm glad he's his own thing, because he's because now I can literally just go like, yeah, he's like, because now I can literally just go like, yeah, he's a funny guy. Like, I'm glad he got his own story in Monsterverse Declassified. Like, Like straight up. I'm glad he freaking just. I'm glad he's his own thing and not like a like a son of Godzilla or anything like that. Like literally, I'm glad that he's his own that he is his own thing. Like, cause like people were talking about Doug being the son of Godzilla or something, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then next thing you know, he turns out to be his own separate thing. But I'm glad he is, cause man, dude, like, holy crap, dude, he is so. Doug is by far the funniest Godzilla character they could have ever added or created, dude. Like, I'm glad that Doug is his own thing. Like, literally, straight up. I'm glad he's his own thing. Like, he's so, like, Jesus Christ, dude. Anyway, so, yeah, so we have, like, at the end of Godzilla's Kong, I was like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen at the end of Godzilla X Kong? I was like, what's gonna happen at the end of Godzilla X Kong? What's gonna happen? And then lo and behold, we get the teaser for Supernova, and it seems like everybody at the end, everybody is gonna go up against. Everyone is gonna go up against Space Godzilla, another ancient enemy of Godzilla. Like literally, straight up. So yeah, so like we have the overall history between Godzilla and Space Godzilla. We have Space Godzilla and Godzilla. We have Space Godzilla, and we have Godzilla and Space Godzilla fighting in the original movie. Then we have Godzilla X Kong, his potential history with King Kong, and all that. His obviously his history with Godzilla and King Kong, or his ancestors. Now we're gonna get to see Shimu and Godzilla. We get to see Shimu, Godzilla, King Kong, and Mothra, Zuko, and maybe Doug. I'm telling you, it will be I'm telling you, it will be amazing if I could see freaking. It will be. I'm telling you, it would be so amazing if I could see. I'm telling you, it would be by far the most hilarious thing if I could see Doug taekwondo kick Space Godzilla in the face. Like, that would be hilarious, dude. Could you imagine Doug just literally just like straight up like he literally picks Space Godzilla up like and then slams him to the ground? Like, could you imagine, dude? Oh man, that'd be so funny. Like literally just he literally grabs him by the tail and literally just like says some random shit or says something random and just goes like, yeah, like, oh, you think you're so tough, huh? Wait till you see who the real god is, or who the real god of space is, or something like that. Like, man, I feel like he's gonna show up out of every one to show up in Supernova. I 100% believe that Doug will show up in Supernova. Like, I think he will show up in the movie. Like, I think he's gonna freaking just. I think it would be hilarious, dude. If I could see, tell me it wouldn't be hilarious. Tell me it wouldn't feel good. Tell me it would not be hilarious and feel good to straight up see Doug literally just straight up. Tell me it wouldn't be hilarious to see straight up, like, to see. Tell me it would not be hilarious to see Doug literally karate chop Space Godzilla and literally uppercut him in the face or something. Tell me that would not be hilarious. Jesus Christ, literally. Peak moment. Like, that would be that would be like, that by far would be the greatest thing ever. To see Doug literally just a bitch slap Space Godzilla. Like, that would be funny, dude. That would be so funny. So, yeah. So like, Godzilla X Kong, Supernova. I think we have Godzilla's overall history with Space Godzilla in the original movie. We have Godzilla vs. Kong, where, or not Godzilla vs. Kong. We have we have Godzilla vs. Kong, where it's what happened afterwards, and Godzilla's potential history with, it would, okay, we have Space Godzilla and Godzilla fighting in the original movie. Then we have God damn it. We have Godzilla Godzilla okay, so in the original movie, we have Godzilla versus Kong. We have Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Straight up. Then we have then we have, okay, God damn it. We have Space Godzilla. We have Space Godzilla and Godzilla fighting in the original movie. Then we have Godzilla. We have Godzilla's history with Space Godzilla, along with him and King Kong, and King Kong's army or ancestors. We have both Godzilla and Kong. We have both Godzilla and Kong fighting against Space Godzilla, along with King Kong's ancestors or army. And then the Godzilla's Kong is like, what happens after Supernova? Or we get to see, probably see Godzilla and Kong, as well as Shimu, Suku, and maybe Doug, if he shows up, go up against Space Godzilla. Like, literally. So, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about for Supernova and what has happened so far. So, that is it. So, it's about to be 2026. We are literally 1 year away from seeing Godzilla go up against another one of his ancient enemies. And I think, now this is just my opinion, but again, I don't know. I think Destroyer might be the next villain. I think. Again, in my opinion, that's a long shot. It's a possibility. It has potential, but that's a bit of a long shot. So, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, that is going to do it for today's video. That is going to do it. So, again, I just want to do a video where I just talked about everything that happened about Godzilla, or that has happened between Godzilla X Kong, Supernova, for me at this point, and everything about it. Like, literally, if you guys want to see more videos like this, leave a like. I'll do more videos like this. I'll do more stuff. I'll do more stuff like this. I don't know. You guys really have to like this video if you want more stuff like this, or more topics similar to this. Like, literally, I am currently trying to just get everything sorted out for me so that I can enjoy my Christmas break. I'm trying to get everything done so that I can enjoy my Christmas break and not have to worry about anything. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's basically it. So, I just wanted to sit here and just talk to you guys about Godzilla X Kong Supernova and Godzilla's history with Space Godzilla, or up to this point so far. So, I think that's pretty much it. So, anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. If, again, like and subscribe. Again, like if you want to see more stuff like this or more videos based around this, where I just talk about certain things, and subscribe because it really helps me a lot. And just, I guess, so yeah, so just do the usual stuff, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and of course watch this as many times as you want. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Oh. Just waiting for the time to tick. I need to use the restroom. It's time. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.